Hey guys, this is Kevin with My Shop Assist. Today I'm going to go over how to do the Turn 14 integration. This is actually the second video because the process has been improved some since the original. I'm going to go over first how to set up the integration with Turn 14 into My Shop Assist. It's pretty straightforward. It does require 3 steps, and they're both very easy to do. And then once that is done, I'm going to walk you through how the actual integration works. So how to add a part to a job using the Turn 14 pricing and inventory, how to mark that part as need to order and put it on a purchase order and then order it from Turn 14, and then how the tracking information also passes over. There's a lot to it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, to begin, I'm going to go into my parts section on MSA. So you'll have this will be normally collapsed, but you can click it and you can click on vendors. So everybody's going to have like some of these vendors on here that are these are other shops that make parts that are trying to offer their parts up for sale, and you can connect to them and like a dealer and buy from them. The Turn 14 one at the bottom looks a little different. It's going to say connect on it. And what that means is if you click this button, first it's going to say there's a number of test cases. Here's what we need to do. I understand and continue. We need to get a client ID and a client secret first. So these are the API keys to connect the two together. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to click the Turn 14 distribution. You're going to click settings and data. And then you're going to click API. From there, you're going to scroll down just a little bit. And you'll have a client ID and a client secret. If you don't have these two fields in here, there will be a button that says request secret. If you click that button, give them a little bit of time, and then they will have the API credentials in there. It does take a day from 24 hours from the time you request the credentials for them to actually work in MSA. You will get them earlier, but you got to wait about a day before it will work. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut these numbers. So you're going to first do the client. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. And then you're going to click connect. Okay, once you have connected with the Turn 14, you'll now have on your vendor screen, it will say approved. And you can click into it and you can go to parts. And you can basically search for any part that you can think of. So I'll just look up an Innovate gauge, INN 3904. This is something that we use for flex fuel gauges. And presto, it will show me how many Turn 14 has in stock. If you hover over it, it will show you what each warehouse has in stock. And it will show what we're paying and what the retail price is. And this will work for every part. So what you're going to want to do next is you want to create a purchase order. And this is a part of the process we need to get verified with Turn 14. So you're going to come in here. You're going to click Create Purchase Order. You're going to type in Turn 14. And you can pick whether it's closest warehouse, and if you're ordering multiple parts, you can combine an order if it's available. But I'm just going to go ahead and order that same part. So INN 3904. We select the part. We're going to get it from, you can either select the warehouse right here if you want, or you can just choose the closest warehouse. But we're going to go ahead and click order. It's going to think for a second while it pings Turn 14 and gets the shipping information. So in this case, we have all our options, and you can pick whichever one. We try to default it to the FedEx ground, but you can select whatever you want it to be. In this case, it's going to be coming from Arlington. We're going to go ahead and confirm and place order. And presto, the order has been shipped. And it will say pending shipment down here. And once it's shipped, it will have tracking information on it. So that's how you make the test order. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go back into your Turn 14. You're going to go into settings and data. You're going to go to the API. You're going to scroll down to this section here under third-party developers. Right here. Make sure you check My Shop Assist, and you're going to hit Save. And then there's going to be another button right here that says Request Production Permission. You will click that, and you're going to it's going to ask you like 3 questions. Do you agree? Do you agree? Do you agree? You're going to click OK. And once you have done that, Turn 14 will let you know that you are approved for production. and then you just message us and we will turn you on for production orders. And so that's how you basically get going on the Turn 14 integration. It's pretty straightforward now. It's much better than it was. So we're still working on making it even quicker yet. But yeah, it's just basically 3 steps: requesting authorization to get the API keys, taking the keys and putting them in MSA, submitting a sample order, and then requesting permission for production on it. So that's the steps. Okay, so how does this work now that we're connected to Turn 14? Let's go into a job, and let's say we need a part here. This ME2 HDSS clutch has already been added to the job, but I want to click on it. And just like that, it takes the part number and it runs it through Turn 14's database, and it updates our pricing. So we did not have a wholesale price because we just had a really, really old retail price in here. But I can click on it, and it will update the wholesale price and the retail price. And if we need to order this, we click Need to Order, and we click Save. And now when I go to my order status page, which is normally where you order your parts, this part is added on here. And it's connected to Turn 14. So you'd check the box and click Create PO. And you walk through the same step we did for the sample order, where basically what you do is you make sure that the part syncs up to the part that Turn 14 wants it to do. You click what warehouse you want to get it from. If it's available from other ones, this one's actually out of stock in their warehouses right now. And then you would submit the order. So that's basically it. When you've actually submitted orders, the tracking information will appear on your purchase orders. So when you have a purchase order in here, you can click, and it will have it in here for your tracking information as well. So yeah, Turn 14 integration, that's how it works. If you have any questions or have any trouble with us, just let me know. I'm happy to help with anybody. Okay, thanks.